I was thinking about it this morning. It's interesting to me when like somebody decides that something's really important to them. You know what I'm talking about? Like they decide, hey, listen, this one thing is really important. They will do anything, anything. Like there is no skipping days. There are no cheat days. There are no nothing. They will knock over little old ladies to get to the finish line. And yet we say that there are all of these things that are really, really important to us. And yet we don't do that. We don't do the things that are necessary. We don't follow through. We don't stay true to our word. It's sort of, whether it be that they really aren't that important to us, or whether it be that we are allowing ourselves to lie to ourselves, or maybe we're surrounding ourselves with people that are allowing ourselves to lie. My question to you is, if your marriage is really, really important to you, you are going to do whatever it takes, period, end of story. And if you think it's not that important, simply ask somebody that's been divorced. If your family is that important to you and you say it's that important to you, you better do anything and everything you can to keep it together. And if you don't think it's that important to you, simply ask a child that's from a broken family. If you think your health is important to you, but you're unwilling to do the things necessary to be healthy, simply ask somebody who's lost their health how important it is to them. If you think that serving your clients and living to a schedule and doing the things that you say are important, whether that be marketing or transaction paperwork, or getting better at negotiations, or feeding your mind with better knowledge and mindset, if you think those things are important and then living to the proper schedule to do that very thing, or you can ask somebody who doesn't do those things and whose life is in total chaos, and there's the ebbs and the flows and the ups and the downs, and they're constantly stressed out, which is contrary to all of the things that we talk about here, right? And so I would just ask you this today: clarity. It's one thing to say something is important. It's an entirely different thing to say, no, 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 no. It's important to me. I'm committed to doing the things that are necessary, and failure is not an option. Do you have that clarity? And if you do, awesome. Give yourself a great big atta-girl and atta-boy. If you don't, and you find yourself having a cheat, right? Skipping a day, maybe not living to the character level that you want to be living to. Two things. Number one, ask yourself this one question: why? Why? Because it very well could be that either you aren't as committed as you think you should. Because listen, lots of us think, hey, listen, I really should be committed to this thing. But is it okay to say, I'm just not that into it? Right? I think there was a book written about that, wasn't there? Okay. If you're just not that into it, it's okay. It's yours. It's your life. It's your business. It's your marriage. They're your kids. You get to do what you feel right here. Okay. Not based on what everybody else thinks you should be, but right here. And I would tell you this: if you don't have that kind of clarity, if you don't have that kind of character to be able to say, hey, listen, this is what I believe in, this is what I stand for, then you're not going to do it. You're just not going to take the actions necessary to achieve the things that you say are important. So identify what's really, really important. Ask yourself why if you're not doing it. And the second piece is, perhaps you just have people in your life that are cutting you too much slack. It's time to go to them and say, hey, Carrie, if I do this, you got to call me to the carpet. I give you the authority to hold me accountable. I really need your help. I hope this helps. Happy Monday. Have an incredible day.